What's up, everybody? It's the Best Spot Kid Smooth, and I'm back with another quick video. I can't even say I'm back with another quick video or another video because I haven't done a video in almost a month, man. It's been busy. Real life has been busy. My gaming consumption has been down after Starfield. I'm just so happy that the busy period for me happened right as I finished Starfield. So it's going to be a slow burn for the rest of the year when you consider probably going to finish, Redfall now that it's 60 FPS. Liza P working on that game, which is probably a game of the year contender. Forza Motorsport, this is a dope game. Gotham Knights finally came to Game Pass. Not feeling it so far. I played it. I played a little bit of it. I don't know. But Assassin's Creed Mirage is out, and you guys know how I feel about Assassin's Creed, and this one's pretty good. And Dark Tide finally coming to Xbox in the Game Pass. So you guys, if you follow me on Twitter, you know I've been very vocal how I feel, my opinions. A lot of people try to call me out for hypocrisy for different things. It's just a lot of hate, a lot of slander going on Twitter or X when it comes to Xbox. The crazy thing is that the PlayStation fanboys and Xbox haters, they preach that they want Xbox to compete and Xbox to produce. We should be demanding better. And all this stuff, and make fun of us for not having any games to play or for our lack of games or quality games. This year has been just as good as 2021, the year that Xbox One Publisher of the Year. Now the review scores hasn't been as high, but the quality releases, the first party releases, they've been consistent, and Xbox has been delivering. It's crazy to think that in a period where Xbox had a span where they put out Hi-Fi Rush as a surprise shadow drop, which was a high rated Metacritic game by Tango Gameworks. They put out the definitive edition of Ghostwire Tokyo. Minecraft Legends came out, which is obviously a first party game. Age of Empires 2, the definitive edition, and 4 was ported to the Xbox consoles day one on Game Pass. They gave us a surprise remaster of Quake. What was it? Is it Quake or Quake 2 or something like that? That was obviously day one in Game Pass. They released Redfall. Obviously, it didn't score too well. But now in the last 3 days, they finally delivered on their promise. We got 60 FPS on console. They've added some animations, added some more things to the core gameplay. Happy to hear that they're not giving up on this game and that this game will get better with time, because it does. Even though it's single player, it's multiplayer, it has some games as a service elements, but the game has a lot of life into it, and I'm looking forward to see how much they improve the game, and I'm already more interested in playing more. Hopefully I can connect with Addict so we can get through the campaign, because we both didn't beat it. I think I played more of the game than he did, but I didn't finish it, but I do plan to finish it before the end of the year. Liza P obviously is the best Souls game since I want to say since Sekiro and Bloodborne. Obviously it's not a large scale game like Elden Ring, but it's the best Souls game that's not made by From Software, and they did that because they're performing. These Souls-like games that aren't done by From Software are highly performant. Their quality is better. Their performance are better. They did a good job with it. I still got my quirks, my qualms about it, but it was day one in Game Pass, bro. Starfield, you guys know, personally, is my game of the year. A favorite game I played all year, and that's no cap. It didn't have to be. I'm not afraid to tell you if I don't like a game or how bored a game is. My most anticipated game coming into January 2023, my most anticipated game for Xbox was Redfall. That was my most anticipated game. And I turned out I didn't like it. Even with the update, I respect that it's there. It's more approachable. It's more playable, but I still don't like it as much as I thought I would. Starfield became the biggest surprise for me because it wasn't a game that I expected to fall in love with, or that I didn't even think I was going to beat it, honestly. And obviously I have. It's my favorite game. and it's 30 FPS. I played it also. I played a portion of it on PC, so I am able to experience it at like 60 FPS or better. Forza Motorsport, you guys know, I think it's the GOAT racer. But yeah, Xbox has had an incredible year so far, and I think next week they're going to close the Activision deal, and we're going to get an influx of Call of Duties to come into Game Pass at some point after that. But the banter online is that, you know, instead of giving Xbox credit for releasing high quality games and exclusives, like we've been eating all year. We've been eating all year. But instead of like them giving credit, the naysayers, the haters, the PlayStation fanboys have been on attack for every game, every update that released for Xbox. You know what I mean? It's crazy. And at the same time, PlayStation hasn't been producing. All PlayStation's releases this year have all been done by Square Enix. You have Forspoken at the top of the year. You have Final Fantasy 16. And now we're finally going to get Spider-Man in about 2 weeks, which is going to be really that's the biggest release, rightfully so. And that's happening in 2 weeks. But it's like, like Xbox hold up from a first party standpoint. They've been holding up their end of the bargain. And all you guys did, it's not like you guys, every Xbox game that released, they shitted on, dude. Every game that Xbox either backed, released, or put on Game Pass, they shitted on, and they gave you reason to why it sucks, or why it's flop, it's not performing, or this, that, and the third. It was only negative, like your Red Dragons, your Nick Marcellis. They didn't give Xbox not a single credit for anything they've done this year. And on the flip side, they have nothing to say about PlayStation. It's like, I can see if they're actually playing games, right? If they're actually playing like PlayStation games or something like that. No, they're not. Like Nick Marcelli had to, play, had to fall in love with Baldur's Gate 3. You know what I mean? People had to recommit to like Cyberpunk and stuff like that. And Cyberpunk, obviously, they had a dope update, and I can't wait. Actually, beating Starfield made me want to play Cyberpunk. So my goal is to play Cyberpunk before the end of the year. But the level of hate that Xbox is getting is unfortunate, is unnecessary, and I think it's so corny because it's like when they deliver, it's wrong, and when they don't deliver, it's wrong. It's like Xbox deserved all the slander they got for 2022 and 2017, whatever. But it's like, dude, when they do release games, like you guys, it's not like you guys like, oh my, I'm looking for you guys just, it's like they release games just for you to put out content for you to shit on it. So no matter what they do, you're going to shit on it. You're going to talk bad about it. And that's why like the toxicity on Twitter and YouTube when it comes to Xbox, it's just, it's not fun because you can't enjoy the games. It's just like when PlayStation puts out their games and stuff, like now everybody want to talk about quality and art and the love for the developers, and they want to talk technical and they want to talk all for the love of gaming. Xbox puts out the game, everybody wants to be bullies. Everybody wants to talk shit and make fun of Xbox guys for enjoying freaking games. But it's like, yo, dude, all these games just released and the platform that is notorious for not releasing games, for not having games, has went on a stretch of just putting out games, really good games. None of them really bad. You know what I mean? None of them, I mean, with the exception of Redfall is poorly received, but I think Redfall would be a game that would get, better over time. But outside of Redfall, none of the games they released were objectively bad. Forza is not a bad game. Starfield's definitely not a bad game. I think it did take some unnecessary heat and shade because people are trying to get paid. People are trying to get rich off Twitter. And Starfield was the major target. You either for or you're against it, but the money was being against it. I just want to give Xbox its flowers. They have an incredible year, and it's to the point. Even just gaming in general, I'm so upset because it's like, I got so much work to do. I can't even enjoy the games at the rate that I normally would enjoy the games now because it's like I don't know when I'm going to get to them. Like I had to get through this rough month. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff going on at work. Once I get through that, and I'll be able to slowly get back into it. I'm like I said, I got to tease myself with Assassin's Creed Mirage. I think it's really good. Starfield, I got almost 200 hours in Starfield, so like I got what I needed to get out of Starfield, and I still want to play more because there's things I'm still trying to capture. I want to go for the 100% completion. Redfall, obviously, I want to beat Forza Motorsport. I'm going to do what I do that game, Liza P. That I said that's a goal of mine to beat. Cyberpunk, I want to get back into. There's just so much going on that there's not enough time to do it. And Xbox has been a real part of that. And imagine if I didn't have Game Pass, this would have been a very expensive year. But guys, let me know what you think of Xbox in 2023. Did they make up for 2022? Well, games like, I don't care what nobody say about Redfall. Like I said, they came on their promise. I told myself I'm not playing the game till it got 60 FPS. It got 60 FPS. That's why I'm going to play it again. So if you guys want to try to expose me for how much I played it, I was very transparent with what I said online. But between Minecraft Legends, Redfall, the Age of Empires game, Ghostwire Tokyo, having this biggest player growth this year when it came to Xbox, by the way. Hi-Fi Rush, Starfield, Forza Motorsport, like Xbox is doing this thing, man. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. And I know I made that Game Pass song last year, but this year it's actually when it comes to light. Like that song probably has to go viral like a year after it comes out. But let me know your thoughts on this video on Xbox, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.